You know, it's great being in the middle of this ring with this group of guys. Because 1 week ago, we stood in here with the greatest group that AEW had, the Inner Circle. And then you saw Santana and Ortiz over here, handcuffed. And then you saw the tough guy, Jake Hager, over here with 2 champagne bottles. You saw Sammy over here wearing a chair. And then right here, you saw their leader, the great Chris Jericho. And you saw this gentleman right here take a baseball bat and pop him. So I guess that makes this group the baddest group in AEW. So when you've climbed the mountain and there is no place, you're at the pinnacle of this sport. And that's where we are. Years ago, 34 years ago, I was with the greatest group of guys in the history of professional wrestling. And I'm gonna finish my career with the greatest group of guys in professional wrestling. You can mark the words.
Well, I guess I am Judas now, huh? Chris, pretending to like you is no walk in the park. Something, quite frankly, you could use a little bit more of, huh, champ? It wasn't easy, Chris, being the most charismatic man in professional wrestling today and having to take a back seat to you for 6 straight months. Every single time you would talk, I'd have to fall back as far as your hairline. And Chris, it damn sure wasn't easy separating you from your little buddy Sammy Guevara as far apart from one another as, oh, I don't know, your left pec from your right. But I did it, Chris. I played into your games. I shucked and I jived. I sang and I danced. I pretended to like you and your ha-ha comedy bullshit. But it worked, didn't it? You thought you were taking me under your wing when in reality I was down there plucking you feather by feather. And then the coup de grace, Christopher. I convinced you and every single disgusting, mouth-breathing miscreant watching at home that I wanted to take over the Inner Circle. When in reality, that was all just an elaborate ruse so you wouldn't see what was really coming. Chris, from day one, the goal was to kill the Inner Circle from the inside. I wanted to defeat, to end the strongest faction in all of AEW, and on top of its remains, I wanted to build one even stronger. And boy, have I ever. Tully Blanchard was absolutely right. Shocking, I know. He's only the greatest mind in the history of professional wrestling. When he called us the Pinnacle. Because that is exactly what we are. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this lineup. You might not like it, but you gotta look at it. The War Dog, Wardlow. 278 pounds of sheer force and dominance. The best big man in professional wrestling today, Mr. Mayhem himself. And the best insurance policy professional wrestling has to offer. Double S, Sean Spears, the chairman. A wrestler's wrestler, a veteran's veteran, a man who has been held down for far too long, but not anymore. No, not anymore. See, Sean Spears has always been a top guy, and he's gonna prove it now, week in and week out. And if you got a problem with that, take it up to him. You're gonna eat your words, and then you're gonna eat a chair shot. And last but most certainly not least, Cash Money, Dax the Axe, FTR, the only Grand Slam World Tag Team Champions in the history of professional wrestling. The greatest tag team on God's green earth, and they look damn good doing it, baby. And well then there's little old me. The guy who's only been on national TV for 1 year and is already the most talked about name in professional wrestling today. The guy who on this microphone and in this ring is absolutely unstoppable. And the guy who is only 24 years of age. I'm already great now, but baby, I'm like a fine wine. I'm only gonna get better with age. I got 25 plus years left in the tank, and I bet that pisses you off, doesn't it? It makes your blood boil, it makes your legs shake, it makes you want to take your fist and put it right through your TV screen. Because deep down you know that when my career's all said and done, Chris Jericho's not gonna be the GOAT. No, 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 no. That spot is reserved for yours truly. We are the Pinnacle. We are family. We will be the backbone of AEW for years to come. We will take every premier championship this great sport has to offer. And as the Pinnacle, we will take what we want when we want. And right about now, Chris, you know what we want? I think we want your locker room. Oh, and Chris, before I take that and every single thing you hold near and dear to your heart in this world, week after week with me and my boys, allow me to say something to give you a little heartwarming message here. I hope I can get it right, guys. It's been 6 months. I mean, see if I can get it over with. I'm better than you, and you know it.